everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. High stakes, a history of crowning national champions. This is one of the great bowl games in college football. The Fiesta Bowl is just around the corner. We've done all we can do here. Time to tee it up. Let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for the call. David and I will be with you at halftime.
Is lined up to kick the ball off first, and we are ready to go. Lucas goes at the 3. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today. Second and 4. Ball on the 29-yard line. Up the middle for a nice game. So the halfback gets some decent yards and a first down.
Good play here. Getting a new set of downs and keeping the run an integral part of this offense.
From their own 34-yard line. Second down. They bring him down in the backfield.
That is exactly the type of play that good linebackers make on a regular basis. And if you can make enough of them in college, you're probably going to get a chance to play at the next level.
Him hard at the 24. After the sack, it's now 4th and long. Donaldson awaiting the return. Balls for the fair catch. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. Brought down at the 38. The Buckeyes always have guys that are near the top statistically, and that's no exception today. We're really looking forward to watching this kid play. We've got a 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 38-yard line. Quick throw. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 49-yard line. Got an opening. Good tackle. He was the last line of defense. So he keeps it, and he gets a big first down.
The quarterback made a very good decision here not to pitch. He saw a break in the defense and just hit it for a big gain.
Got it. And he goes down quickly.
This is smart, efficient play call. You don't need to make the highlight reel on each play.
From the 25-yard line. 2nd down. Quick pass. Touchdown, Ohio State. And he adds the extra point. A 7-play, 63-yard run, and a touchdown as a result.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive, but the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
Lucas fields it at the 7. He gets hit out of bounds right around the 40. Ohio State's in the driver's seat right now, but it's still early.
Yeah, very early in this game, but we've got to love the feel for it as far as they're concerned. They come up and stop it when they get points, and right now they're out of it.
And while they are behind, they know they can knock things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. And they make the stop at the 47-yard line.
Well, the quarterback's able to find a soft spot in the defense, and he threw an accurate ball for a solid pickup.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Going long. Incomplete.
He took a shot downfield going for the big play, but the defender did a great job to follow it and then break it up.
Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off. Third down, and they need to get it to the 27. Well, they get all those yards, but come up just shy of the first.
Good play call, almost perfect execution, except for the fact that they're not going to get the first down.
It's up, and he got it.
That one looked like cake for this kid. Chalked up 3 points for the offense.
7-3, Ohio State. Florida State gets set to kick this one away. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20. Lost the ball. And they finally bring him down at the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes are smothering the opposition so far. What's this offense got to do to get off the schneid?
Well, we've talked to offensive coordinators about that, and they'll say we've got to find our go-to guy. Who are our players that we know we can count on? And what are the plays that we typically feel the most confident about? It's usually where the offenses tend to go when they're getting shut down.
And he's tackled at the 16.
This isn't even the best example, but I'm going to tell you something. This young man is really getting better at running his routes.
16-yard line. Second down. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. Feeds it to the back. Good outside run there. Stop short. So it's fourth down. This isn't much more than an extra point. The kick is up, and they tack on 3 points.
Even though they gave up the field goal here, that defense is feeling pretty good about themselves right now. It could have just as easily been a touchdown.
They're ready for the kick. Smith from the 4. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. The offense comes back out. And as I'm sure you'll remember, their last possession ended in a lost fumble.
The first rule on offense is to take care of the football. These guys need to remember that on this drive. Something. I'm loving this quarterback's confidence more and more as this game goes on. He's really throwing the ball with some purpose.
Ohio State with a 1-point lead. And he's tackled after positive yardage. That makes it 2nd and 6. From their own 43-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Here by the guys up front, and they are really starting to work hard in the trenches.
From the 38-yard line, first down. Fires out to his receiver. He's tackled at the 28-yard line.
Sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
From the 20-yard line, first down. Ohio State up a point. Quick throw. He's got his receiver again. At the 4. And this play is number 8 on the drive. Shows some moves, and he's in. He makes the PAT. They're ready for the kickoff. across the 30. They'll bring him down at the 35-yard line.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their mind. They just need to go out there and play.
Gets to about the 37-yard line. We're through one quarter. The Buckeyes in front by 8. Back to the action now here in the second quarter. Quick strike to the receiver. Tackle made around the 37-yard line. It's third down, 8 to go. Ball on their own 37. Here they come, and that one's incomplete.
Boy, that hurts the offense to have to go 3 and out. We're going to have to think about how to get something going the next time they come out.
Donaldson is back deep to return. And he's taken down at the 22.
With one quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way.
Ohio State up by 8. Nice run, and he's brought down. We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on the 27-yard line. They hand it off. Tackle outside after a nice pickup.
Who trusts his receivers, and he knows they can make plays. It's like those two are playing catch out there.
From their own 40-yard line, it's first down. There he goes! And he's taken down at the 49-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 2. He is drilled at the 39-yard line. First and 10, ball on the 39. He gets to about the 31-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 2. Ohio State holds an 8-point advantage.
Here's a running play.
He gets out to about the 28-yard line.
The offensive coordinator has to be elated with the way his offense right now is executed. They're not in a hurry, but they're very, very methodical and very consistent with their approach. That's the 3rd first down that they've picked up on this drive.
He might have a chance. Gets out to around the 18. From the 18-yard line, first down. Zips it to the tight end. Brought down at the 15. is the 10th play of the drive.
Position to score.
He looks pretty cool back there. Even with the outside linebacker blitzing, he made an accurate throw, and the result is a new set of downs.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The PAT. An 11-play, 78-yard drive, and they put up 7 points. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. It's fielded at the 2. Down at the 19.
Every single time this offense has the ball, they're moving the football, but they're settling for field goals. And every time they settle for field goals, I've been watching the defense that they've been facing and watching how they run off the field to celebrate a job well done because they're not giving up touchdowns. That's a bad sign.
That'll give him 1,000 yards rushing this season.
Anytime a back has a year like this, it sure opens some eyes. And let me tell you, he's earned every one of those yards.
From their own 23-yard line. Second down. Fires quick out to the receiver, and he can't make the grab. From the 49-yard line. First down. Tackle after a decent run up the gut. That makes it 2nd and 6. Here they come. And it's caught, and he's brought down quickly. Third down again. Looks like they've decided to go for it here. They keep it on the ground with the tailback, and they hit him in the backfield.
The last time we saw this offense on the field, they drove the length of the field. Think back to what that defensive coordinator tried to do. He tried to change some things up, but nothing seemed to work. It's going to be interesting to see how he can have an impact on this drive.
Throws it in a hurry. And they make the stop on the 47-yard line.
He made a good read here to find his teammate. That's sound decision-making.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
6-yard gain.
Good decision-making that time on the option. He read the defense perfectly and was able to make a good pitch.
Nice play across the middle. And down he goes at the 25. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 25. Complete, brought down, nothing doing. Throws this one away.
Great job by the defense at getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 15. And he's tackled around the 12-yard line. They trying to get a head start there.
Little stumbles like these can kill your offensive progress. Still first down.
So the penalty makes it 1st and 15. Makes it to the 8. Here's the 8th play of the series. Touchdown, Bucks. So he punches it into the end zone for the second time today.
You know, this guy's got 2 touchdowns. I think it's time to make an adjustment and maybe try to start to spy him. Whether you use a linebacker or safety, somebody who's got great speed who can account for the running of this quarterback.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. An 8-play, 65-yard drive, and the result, 7 points. So the score now, 28-6. They line up to kick this one away. Taken from the 3-yard line. He's taken down at the 24-yard line. It's still only the second quarter. We've got a lot of football left, but I got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Pretty nice pickup here. These guys are getting very tight on their timing.
Florida State's going to take their first time out of the half. Judging by the formation, there should be a kneel down to get us to halftime. The Buckeyes will use their first time out of the half. Signals for a fair catch. This offense did really well with the air attack on their last trip out there. Let's see if they can do the same thing here.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
We played a half of football. The Buckeyes lead 28-6.
Hi, everybody. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Bruce Davis, David Pollack here in the studio as always to lend a little perspective to what just went down in the first 30 minutes. This halftime lead can make a team feel as if the game is over, that they've already done their work, that they put the other guy away. But I think the first few minutes of the second half to be paramount. They want to build on this lead and make sure that they finish it with a victory.
Well, absolutely. If you come out and you give up a score right away, you're talking about making this game within 2 scores and making it a little bit closer than you want it to. So if you can come out, get a stop, get a score, you can put this game out of reach right away. You can make the other side extremely one-dimensional, make them pass happy, and put them in a situation where you know exactly what you're going to get from them. So you got to come out in the first few minutes of the third quarter, establish yourself, and shut that door of any hope for the other side.
That'll do it here in the studio at halftime. We'll try to see if Pollack can bring a little energy in the second half. Got a lot of games to watch, including yours. Brad and Kurt ready for the second half.
All right, Reese and David, thanks, guys. Second half action just about ready to start here. Smith fields it at the 3. He's tackled at the 26. So now both teams come trotting back out onto the field. Caught with room to work. He's tackled from the 35-yard line.
You can tell he's got a lot of faith in his wide receivers. Even when he's a little bit off target, they can pull it in and make something happen.
It's second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. Tackle at about the 49. To about the 49. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Now it's 1st and 10 after the big pass play. He has some room. He's taken down at about the 7-yard line.
You know that saying, get your keys out, because we're on a drive? This offense right now is on a drive. I mean, this is the 3rd first down. They're doing just about anything they want, and they're really starting to wear the psyche of this defense down.
Quick strike to the receiver. Touchdown. And he converts the extra point. Kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He'll take it from the 2. Sheds a tackle. They'll bring him down at the 37. The Buckeyes continue to get it done on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building this lead and almost determined here to protect it. Let's see if they can hold on here for the rest of the way.
Not a whole lot's been working for them so far. They should just come out and play loose and easy because they've got nothing to lose. He sails it long.
defender, you want to keep your hands up. Maybe you can come away with a pick or at least deflect the ball.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 37. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 19-yard line. This quarterback doesn't seem to be having any trouble with his own, does he?
He recognized the receiver was behind the coverage, and he found him with a perfect strike. That's nice passing for first down.
So let's see how the defense responds now. It's first down and 10. Feeds it to the back. They're about 4 yards away here on second down. Chains.
And that shows you why he's such a weapon as a ball carrier. Good gain for the offense.
Bring him down at the 2.
If you see how he looked that ball into his hands, that's how you catch a football.
Second down, goal to go. All on the 2-yard line. Touchdown, Seminole.
That was a very good all-around effort. The running, the blocking, the entire package. A well-deserved score.
Perfect job there of spreading out that defense and then going to the ground game. And he tacks on the extra point. Florida State to kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 20. Tackles the 26-yard line. A touchdown was the end result of their last drive as this offense moved the ball very well with their passing game.
It was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm and did a good job of picking apart the defense.
Makes it out to about the 39.
Very well-designed play that time to give them a first down. The linemen executed their blocks nicely, and it went for a good gain.
First and 10, ball on the 39. Brought down at about the 47-yard line. Second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Quick throw out to the receiver, incomplete. Stop at the 21-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 21. Quickly, and he's got his man.
play like that, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if they went to the air again.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. Quick throw. He's got the tight end again. He's thrown his 3rd touchdown pass of the game.
What I'm noticing more and more about this guy is he's very patient with the ball, and it's resulting in some nice scores, just like we've seen today.
And he adds the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. From his own goal line, he's to the 20. And he's tackled at the 24.
Brad, this is my kind of game. I love seeing this kind of production and the way these quarterbacks are playing. Both teams are challenging both of these defenses.
The offense now will take the field, and they hope to have the same success they had on their last drive.
I think the defense right now is just sitting back on their heels. They're allowing the offense to kind of dictate things to them. And one thing is that any defensive coordinator will tell you in the country, you have to be the one trying to dictate things to the offense. So change it up. Try something different. If it's not working, you can't continue to sit back on your heels.
2nd and 10. Ball on 24. Tackle after a decent run up the gut. He's to the 40. Makes it out to about the 49. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. Steps out at the 47-yard line. Caught over the middle. Down he goes at the 34.
I like to call him here by the defense to bring the heat with the outside linebacker. It was just a better call by the offense, and that's why it's a 1st down.
From the 34-yard line, 1st down. On the throw, incomplete pass. Review this fumble, and I got to tell you, I think he was down before the ball popped loose.
I don't know about this one, Brad. They called it a fumble on the field, and they need indisputable video evidence to overturn this call.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the booth and the referee agree. The runner's knee was down.
That was still a close call, though, Brad. Even though he was down, this guy has to do a better job of holding that football.
This is the 9th play of this drive. game. And here's another third down. Zips it to the back, and they'll bring him down behind the line. And they'll lose a yard there.
Really, they just had nowhere to go after the catch.
Fourth down. So the kicking team is on the field. They'll try for 3. He gets it up, and the field goal is good. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 20, and down he goes at the 22. Ohio State's offense has really been firing on all cylinders, especially here in the third quarter.
Well, they got off to a good start, and they've been able to maintain that, maybe take it to a different level in the third quarter. It's going to require that for them to be able to get out of here with a win. Last time out, they were able to pick up big chunks of yards through the air. You wonder if they'll go back to that same strategy, or will they start to lean a little bit more on their ground game.
Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. They're about 4 yards away here on second down. Ohio State looking to build on this commanding lead here.
Not going to see this very often from this running back. He just got gobbled up pretty deep in the backfield.
That's 3 down and 1 to go. Ohio State's running away with it. Not sure there's any hope for a comeback here in the fourth quarter, but Kirk and I are praying. Well, that was a big stop here early in the fourth quarter. They needed some of that earlier because this game is still out of hand. McGuire awaits the snap. Gets to about the 41-yard line. Florida State's really used to having everything go their way on offense. That hasn't been the case today.
Hasn't been the case. You know, the offensive coordinator, I think, may have looked at this game as if it would be no problem. Just show up and be able to move the football. But I think he got a lesson on why it's important to take every single opponent seriously.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 41. He's scrambling, runs with it, and he's got room. And he is drilled at the 47. And he has a huge gain.
Yeah, I like the decision-making ability of this quarterback. He looks and looks. He sees nothing. He didn't get rattled. He sees some green in front of him, and he takes off. Ends up with a great run.
And he's tackled around the 47-yard line. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
And that was the freshman corner that got in there and made that tackle.
From the 47-yard line, it's second down. Williams on the run, and he hits him hard at the 48-yard line.
It's a great play by the defense, but it really makes you wonder, was there a miscommunication up front by the offensive line? They just seemed to allow the defensive line to get through, and the running back didn't have much of a chance at all.
He's out of bounds around the 44-yard line. The defense didn't stop the pass, but they stopped him short of the sticks.
And that's the important thing here. Allow him to make the catch, but make sure you tackle him before he gets to the first down marker.
It's fourth down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. He delivers. Pulls it in. First down. He's knocked out of bounds.
That's such a huge letdown for this defense. That kind of conversion is just inexcusable.
So the draw to the halfback picks up 4. And this is the 8th play of the drive.
The scheme the defensive coordinator came up with here. They were all over the place on that play and left the quarterback nowhere to throw.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 15.
They came so close to stopping it with conversion. They'll have to stay out there again now.
And this is the 10th play of the drive. And sets the mark for first and goal.
I like how efficient the offense looked on that play. Everybody knew their assignment, and it all came together for a nice run.
First and goal from the 2. Let's see if they just don't try to power their way into the end zone here. Glenn with a nice play fake. Fires quickly, and he's got his receiver for the touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Well, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play caller there. Very impressive. When you're in the huddle and the post route is called, the quarterback and the wide receiver get excited because they know that there's a chance for a big play. Here, the offense does a good job of protecting the quarterback, allowing the quarterback enough time to make that big throw. And, of course, the receiver has the speed and the hands to make the play for the touchdown.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. The Seminoles came in here with a nationally ranked defense. They haven't looked like a nationally ranked defense to me.
Brett, I don't think they're playing with the normal focus that we've seen from this team. We've seen backs at times that are breaking open. Wide receivers are making plays over the top of defensive backs. They're just not as dialed in as they normally are.
And they get nice yardage on that run. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. He makes it out to maybe the 39-yard line.
Surprised that they're running the football, but for whatever reason, they're not stepping up when they need to be able to come up with a stop.
From the 35-yard line, first down. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. Peoples gets about a yard on the play. The Seminoles are going to call their second timeout. Gets it out
good protection, and a well-placed ball. Most times, you don't need much more than that.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Handsome daylight. Nice run. He's brought down. He kept it himself and picked up about 6 yards. Less than 3 minutes in the game.
Good pickup, and with a new set of downs, a chance to kill even more time.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 13-yard line. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. Takes a knee. We're at play number 9 of this current drive. Favorite play in football of your quarterback. Take a knee. Third down and 15. Ball on the 18. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. And he'll just take a knee here to kill the clock. Kicks up, and it is good. They line up to kick this one away. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And he's taken down at the 23-yard line. Here except to see the clock hit 0. A comeback is just not happening. And he carries the ball for a nice game. And this one comes to an end. Our final count in this game, Ohio State 25, Florida State 23. As we wrap this game up, Kirk, what final thoughts do you want to share?
I thought this would have been a little closer than the scoreboard indicates. Maybe that says something about how good a game they played. Ohio State could have just as easily found themselves on the other end of the score. That's how even these two teams were coming in. But they played the better game today and should be very happy about the win.
Here's a look at our player of the game. EA Sports will donate $10,000 in his name to his school's General Scholarship Fund. For Ohio State, they rack up their 13th win of the year. And for Florida State, the loss today puts them at 11-2 for the season.